25th of November. We're on the North Yorkshire moors. It's Kate's birthday. Bit of a bike ride. It's nice actually, it's a lovely day. Usually try and get a day out on Kate's birthday. Nice sheep. Just biking towards Filey Dales. I don't know if we're allowed to film that. Let's change gear. Here we go. Can't keep up with Kate otherwise. Filming, darling. Yep. Kate loves being filmed. Used to be golf balls there, didn't they, darling?
Yeah.
Bit rutty. Happy birthday. Morning. It's the what are we on today? 26th of November. Just having a look at some of the ewes. This field was winter oats earlier this year, but we put a cover crop of mustard in it. It was a bit late. It was plain mustard that we put in because I was hoping there was a bit of clove growing in the bottom of here. It was Maggie come to see us. Put a bit of clover in the bottom, it didn't come that well. So I was a bit late putting the mustard in really, but there's a bit here, it's worth having. Maggie, how are you doing? Got Charlotte back for the weekend. That's why you've come to see us, isn't it, Maggie? Where's Margot? I think I can see another sheep up there with a red mark, pink mark on it. Anyway, this will keep the sheep busy for a couple of weeks, won't it, Bubs?
Yep, definitely.
The last few of our lambs from this year in here, and a few ewes. Pleased with the lambs this year, they've done well. Just an odd mucky arse one in there now, but anyway. We'll clip those out. I'll maybe test them for worms just to see what they're like, but I think it might be just a lot of damp, wet clover. But anyway, they're not far off being ready anyway, these lot. So we'll just yeah, we'll have a look at some organic wheat while we're on as well. Just down at locality at the moment. Still warm, really warm. Dew pond's got some water in now. The Yorkshire Wildlife Trust cleaned that dew pond out earlier this year. It was quite good. It was a bad year to do it really in some ways. Well, it's a good job they did do it, but it was full of newts and frog spawn and it dried out. I had to keep putting some water in it just till the newts and the frog spawn got going, but they did. I think a lot of them got out. Well then it came so dry that you couldn't keep up with it. It did dry out. So anyway, yeah, we'll have a look at this winter oats and winter wheat. It's still morning this morning. Slightly concerned. Switched to a few more winter crops this year on the organic side because Charlotte was becoming a bit of a problem. Wild mustard. It's probably our worst weed anyway. But theoretically, if you grow more winter crops, it shouldn't be such a problem because the Charlotte doesn't like frost really. But it's been so warm this back end that I don't know. I think it's probably got that strong that I'll struggle to get rid of it. There's patches in this field that are particularly bad for it. You can see it here, look, like that. I mean, we have managed to sell some mustard seed in the past, but I think I flooded my own market with that stuff. The oats are good; they're strong, so they should compete with this Charlotte. But it's a bit of a worry. It could just do with a really hard frost. Mind you, having said that, winter oats aren't that frost hardy, so I don't want to. It's a balancing act. I want a frost that's hard enough to kill the Charlotte, but without killing the winter oats. The problem is we have a comb harrow too wet to use that at the moment, and it doesn't tend to work that well on Charlotte because it's got a deep tap root, so it tends to stay fairly well anchored, and you struggle to get it out without without damaging the main crop a lot. So, but anyway, we'll have to see. The other thing we could do is we could maybe put sheep on here, and whether they would eat the Charlotte eventually or not, I don't know, but there's certainly plenty in here. It's going to be a problem this year, I think. Like I say, and the other option would have been to drill really late, which in hindsight could have worked well this year. But we're 800 feet above sea level, and once you get past the end of September, if you're not careful, you can miss the opportunity. You can end up with a crop that's struggling to grow anyway. And then when you've got a crop that's struggling to grow, it lets weeds in anyway. So anyway, if you're an organic farmer, these are the balancing acts you have to try and make. But anyway, on the whole, I mean, the actual crop is looking really well. I'm really pleased with it. It's good. And I think that this is Mascani winter oats. I don't know the organic oat mills at the moment, and they seem to be interested in winter oats. I think Brexit has slightly ruined the organic oat market. I think they seem to be struggling. Ever since Brexit, seems to have struggled to export them easily, and I think a lot of these go to morning foods, and they were exporting a lot, and I don't think that's as easy as it used to be. So all the people who wanted Brexit, well done. I don't know, I had a particular opinion either way, but I think it's easier to take things to pieces than it is to put them back together. This is looking a bit weedy as well. Heck. But a lot of this is chickweed actually. I don't tend to worry about chickweed too much. It tends to sit in the bottom of the crop and not do too much. It's like this stuff here, but the weed surfer is quite good at chickweed actually, because it's got like a big mat of stuff and quite a weak root. You tend to be able to pull the tops off fairly easily. Either that, I'll not worry about it at all. But the crop's certainly going all right, so it'll compete. So yeah, relatively pleased. Yeah, just going to be a bit of weed control to do in spring. And then you get things like this as well, with dock leaf here. It's amazing how that, yeah, look, it's just held on, look, by that one little bit down there. Little bugger. I think the weed surfer will pull some of those out though, and just keep them on the surface, but there's quite a few. Some wicks there, that one's still alive, that's just starting. Yeah. Soonest opportunity in spring, I'll need the weed surfer just to get those. You can see there, look, the roots are just on the way down to make contact with the ground again. And here, look, there's another dock leaf. So he'll never win the battle with weeds. All you can do is try and keep on top of them. Do what we can. Right. Yeah, Sunday today. Not a lot on. A bit of housework, I think. And also, I just need to wash the cattle trailer out because Sam was going to take some sheep into market tomorrow. I think he's gone fishing, so I said I'd do it anyway. It won't take long. It's not dried on anyway. So anyway, I'll go do that and try to think what we're doing this week. We've been leading green waste compost last week. Off the lads. If the weather's all right, we'll probably. I'm sure there'll be some fencing to do and probably start getting some of the cattle into the sheds. I would have thought. But anyway, have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you all soon. Bye. That didn't take as long as I thought. And anyone watching that, yeah, well done. I probably guarantee most of the people who watch that have done that job before, and the main reason they watched it is because they'd rather watch someone do it than do it themselves. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you all later.